There we go. Got some dead crew members. Up here. This way. I got one of the most annoying robots in space. The one, the only, Darren. He doesn't share my name, which is extremely, is that, I've been told, by a lot of people that I am quite weird and annoying, so, I mean, I,
ourselves dislodged in the mass jump. The gravity. Restoring the gravity may pull the cell into place. If I can get to the control room, if I can No! They are coming!
I go.
Post-incident
Log.
I am one of the few remaining unaffected crew on the Oracle. Nadine, Basira, and Taras are the only others I was able to find. I fear it is just a matter of time before we succumb to this energy
That should
turning the
make it a
others.
little bit better for me to
How long
see.
will we last? And will my mind be strong enough to hold out when my time comes? Basira and I have programmed the Oracle to return to Varun Kai's orbit once it is able. All of our research will automatically be transmitted the moment we are within Dasra's range. I pray our work here was not in vain.
I got the sun right, even though the blinds were closed, I got the sun just getting to the cracks on uh, my eyes, and oh, that is so blinding. Uh, Alright, so I got through that. What have we got through? Anything? Now we're waiting. I have nope. Sometimes you find what you thought was the way is just not the way. Okay, so I gotta get there, but I gotta find an alternate way there, so that path is blocked. That door is inaccessible. Alright, so let's go downward again. And look for a different path, because gotta get to that area. All right. Anything over here that can do it? Nope. Maybe this control panel. Oh, sorry, I just did that. Alright, so anything in here that I've missed? Maybe this will get me to it. This is my annoying spot that I got. Got it using creation points that you granted, and he's cool. He has the same name as me, different spelling. Mine ends with a K, not a C. But boy, oh boy, he is one annoying robot, and he talks. He does not stop talking about the craziest stuff. Beware of touching those surfaces because if you touch one of those surfaces, you can get hurt, and it will kind of like teleport you away from that area. This may do it right here, hopefully. Looks like I still have to go up more. Oh, let me go down a little. Okay, so maybe if I go here. I don't know. Alright, a little bit of elevation to get over that railing, and back down. Alright. I find it so funny to see the tissue and all the junk that you find in the game. It's interesting. It gets definitely. I think it definitely adds to the realism because you're gonna find stuff like that all over the place.
Hi, Dan.
It thinks my name is Dan, but it's not. We got here. Alright. I did not want the canteen. Interesting. Okay, I went that way, so let's try going this way. And maybe there's a path that will lead upward. Generally, I don't know about you, but I found the robots to be kind of useless as companions. And for some reason, I'm not able to get one of my other companions to come along with me right now. I'm not 100% sure of what exactly is up with that, but, you know, I guess it is what it is. Alright. There's gotta be a method to the madness of trying to find a way through. You know what I mean? It really messes with you. Alright. Okay, so I am going around in circles a little bit. Which is really quite annoying. Hopefully, I'll have some people joining in the chat. I would absolutely love to have a conversation about Starfield and about other subjects, of course. As I said before, I have a wide interest list, and we can have a good conversation about almost anything, honestly. And it beats talking to yourself sometimes, I think. But we'll get there. Just like I'll find a way through this mess to get to the good stuff, because I mean, flying around in circles can get very boring. Alright, so what do we got here? Alright, trying to find any way to get through to that spot to be able to restore power. Hopefully restoring power means gravity as well, because as fun as it is to have no gravity, it is not as fun as not having all this floating around. It just isn't what I think is a really good time. Sometimes there's a... Nope, don't want to go down. Alright, so... what do we got here? I don't see a control panel to open this sucker. Anything in here? I can't remember. I already tried blowing that door open. Oh, there's a door right here I didn't see. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right.
These damn controls! Why will they not respond to me? Work, damn you!
Warning. Gravity procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Restoring gravity in 3, 2, 1.
There we go. Alright, now where am I having to go?
Scanning.
Down. Alright. There we go. Alright.
Power cell connected. Report to operations for system reboot.
Got some credits. That's always good. Alright. I found a door, so let's go this way and hope to find a way to get there. Oh, it is a door. Well, there's some good advice. Even if it doesn't look like a door, at least try, because you never know what you're gonna end up finding.
The vortex phantoms. Where did they go? Something is wrong. No! Not now! I have to hold on!
Combat mode initiated.
Alright, so I gotta reboot the mainframe, which is okay. There it is, right there. This has definitely been looking pretty cool so far. Alright, so
Mainframe reboot initiated. Commencing protocol. Station
about
lockdown
ready, going to
completed.
the Peru
All major systems
homeworld,
on
looks like.
standby. Mainframe reboot completed. Warning, station jump procedure initiated. Please check your surroundings to ensure personal safety. Jump in 3, 2, 1. Execute.
Here we go. Awesome. Oh, nice.
Jump completed. Station lockdown released. Initiating data transfer.
Alright.
Incoming transmission.
This is Dasra calling the Oracle Station. We've received your transmission. Your orders are to send a representative down here immediately. It appears we have much to discuss.
Nice. Alright, I gotta pause this stream for a moment. I'll be right back. Alright. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. You gotta love it when you got when you have a when you're basically getting a call from a someone wanting to sell you something. All right, so just want to make sure that my transition has changed over. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. You got. All right, so we got that going here. For some reason, the stream manager was not showing the correct information there.
Hi,
So,
Dan.
what an annoying robot. Wanted to make sure my transition was not showing the "Be Right Back" so you could see the game, of course.
What do you
All
need?
right, so honestly, I think I need to hit the dispensary again because I'm all out. I am a medical cannabis patient, just for reference. I mean, not really pertinent, but it was a question that
Hi,
the
Dan.
annoying robot decided to ask me, so that's all fair and fine. Alright, looks like I'm going to go to my ship, and, well, we'll go from there, of course. Alright, let's go to the cockpit. Undocking. Let's see what we got. What it looks like. Alright, so we're gonna land. Looks like my bit rate set to 1530. I might have to look at the adjustments on that. While I'm thinking of it, let me just make sure that everything. All right. Like it's Streamlabs issues. Let me just make sure that that is set up properly. I will be right back for that.
Hold very still and choose your words carefully. They will determine how long you live. You have no right to be here. You will tell me how you found this place. But it was lost. All communication ceased. There was no sign of it.
It was deemed necessary at the time. We will re-evaluate that decision in light of what has happened. Voris, I think we need not fear our guest. Perhaps, in this time of need, the Great Serpent has delivered us a gift.
Counselor, with due respect, we have not...
I do not disagree, and I know that security, but you must acknowledge the timing is curious. And perhaps our guest's intent. We received the automated transmission.
Great Serpent,
What's happening again?
hear me.
Speaker, we are here!
We have reached out to you to seek guidance in our hour of need. The gate in the Citadel has been opened just to seek you. Have I failed you? What is this place? Where am I? Why do you not show yourself? I strive only to follow your command. All must serve. Please, do not leave me in darkness.
Dan, you must be pondering something.
I seek only your wisdom, your guidance. Great Serpent, your children cry out to you. Will you not answer us?
Our leader, Anasko Varun, he has appeared like this over and over. So many of our people have been trapped in this state, these vortex phantoms. But usually they are hostile and lash out. Anasko is different. If only we could hear his voice, some reassurance that all is not lost. You could hear him. Despite the sightings, none have heard the word from Anasko in all this time, yet you claim to. Do not toy. Aye, the serpent, truly. People of House Varun, hear me. We have asked the Great Serpent for deliverance from our calamity, and he has answered us. This outsider has been chosen as the most unlikely vessel for the Great Serpent's divine providence, and he will help save us all. Outsider, please. There is no denying you have been sent here as a sign. You must help us. But there are precepts that must be followed, principles that must be obeyed. Even in these dire circumstances, we cannot turn from Jinan Varun's teachings. You will be granted safe passage through Dazra and the lands beyond. No harm will come to you. On that, you have my word. But to truly aid us, you must become part of House Varun. This is not a thing done lightly, and it cannot be taken back. Will you commit to helping us by becoming one of the promised? Excellent. Please, come with me. Forgive me for not introducing myself. I am Malibor Dulkev, a member of the High Council of House Varun. I have been asked to represent the Council in this moment. Please, enter our city. You have my word that you will not be harmed. I would ask that until you have become promised, you avoid the citizens of Dazra. They are not used to outsiders. Open the gate! It must tempt me what I revealed for now, but surely you saw the scaled citadel as you arrived. It was the center of an explosion of sorts that has annihilated most of our city. We have lost many of our brothers and sisters. I believe we are still in danger.
Counselor,
chosen by the Serpent himself.
Is there a problem, Makula?
The city is in shambles. The speaker is missing, and here you are leading some outsider through our sacred space? Why allow this husk to defile our city? Have we not lost enough?
Have faith. I believe this outsider was guided here by the Great Serpent himself. And soon, Serpent willing, they will be one of us. But I can be sure and pass your concerns on to the rest of the High Council, if you wish. I apologize for the interruption. There is a ritual intended for converts to the Promised, that has not been performed in generations. We are fortunate that there are those still alive who remember the old ways and have remained prepared for such a moment as this. Herald Inaza. Suspected we might find you here waiting.
I saw the ship landing. I knew immediately that I would be needed.
Indeed you are. This is Inaza Kaisir, Herald of the Serpent. She will guide you through the ritual. I am needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands.
So, the Great Serpent sends you to me. There is no husk that walk the Serpent's path. To enter this sacred cave, there is no turning back. You will be forever changed. This is a path you must walk of your own free will, alone. Will you step forward and emerge anointed? One, then enter.
Hey, Dan, I got something for you.
The path lies before you, but it is up to you to walk it. Before House Varun, there were humans. First on Earth, then scattered among the stars. And like all humans, they were lost souls, wandering in the dark, looking for a path. One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. They were each alone and isolated, individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice. But Jinang encountered the Great Serpent and was given the gift of knowledge. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them. They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives. And thus, House Varun was born. Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back. The people's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the Great Serpent. They made the leap of faith that brought House Varun to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same leap. Embrace the Great Serpent, and he will embrace you. The people of House Varun settled this world, at first in these very caves. Jinan Varun himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the serpent. And it was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of the shrouding. The great serpent's return. It was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of their place in the universe. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the people weighed this knowledge against their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life that awaited them. You too will do well to feel that solace amidst the pain. Until that day comes, we are the voice and the hands of the great serpent. Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice to prove your devotion. And remember, whether in life or in death, all must serve. Let us begin the final ritual. While none since Jinan Varun have stood before the great serpent, we can all feel his presence. To solidify his bond, you are presented with a simple choice. Before you on this dais are several items. They represent different aspects of House Varun's connection to the great serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars. Offerings to the great serpent that he may fill you with his spirit and make you promise. And so you arise, one of the promised of House Varun. Did you feel the great serpent working within you? Do you feel born anew? Yes. Through strength and I grant you, all will know you. Above us, all must serve.
Hello, Vindicator. Welcome, Vindicator. You stand before what remains of the High Council, advisors to Nasco Varun. We are all that is left after the disaster that has befallen our people. I represent House Dulkef. Jamal is from House Kadik, and we are joined by Lovek of House Vital. We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in Dazra and your clear connection to Nasco Varun, for the first time in weeks, represent some semblance of hope. But you do. We have only seen brief glimpses of him since the incident. But you heard him speak. How can that be taken as anything other than providence? Please, just allow us a moment.
By all means, Malabor. I can't wait to see how you spend this.
Please, can we just for a moment?
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born?
You've been standing there a while.
Bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see a Nasco. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time.
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own. And then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Anasco, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies. Please, Malabor, do go on.
Nasco Varun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Anasco wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent, and so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them.
A great tide of energy emanated from the Scaled Citadel and swept across Dazra. Much was destroyed in its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion, trapped halfway between our universe and the Vortex. The Citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us from entering the Citadel. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We're beginning to lose hope before you arrived. Your arrival and your interaction with Anasco show the plan had been devised to access the Citadel, but the work stalled. Clear. The current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down below us, towards the Citadel. Tell him about your experience with Anasco.
Hi, Dan.
Do you know the scientists out at Amati Station?
The old married couple? Azad and Shireen, if I remember right. I've met them a few times. They seemed a little eccentric.
We will all be lucky to see the end of the year. Well, look who it is. You have made quite a stir, and given the state of things, that is a singular accomplishment. To what do I owe the honor? Did he now? But approve. I will spare you much. One cannot help but notice the energy field around the Scaled Citadel. Until we can get through it, we cannot. We had the beginnings of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav drive energy to see if we could penetrate the barrier, but every one of the houses needs to contribute, and every one what should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. Easy decisions became negotiated, and so construction never began. We have sat here, staring at this. Indeed. I believe I've done enough complaining for now. Time. If you're here, the Council has likely. I need to oversee construction here. I appreciate that. House Papal owes us access codes for the city power grid. It's the only way. House Kadik was supposed. And Hasmek, the new elder of House Dulkef, he has been distant, guarded. He helped me get what we. And I met. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research. Well, these phantoms, the vortex. Fascinating subject, really. Yes, exactly. Does nothing to make the law. We have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the phantoms shift. Second, we have learned that killing the phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. These horrors and their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic manifestation. We have managed to collect enough to run experiments. While they have no use in the development of the morning device, well, then allow me to. The process is simple and depending on. Yes, depending on how we have been nearly. These phantoms, I know. We have encountered. Second, these horrors, and we have managed to. While they have no.
Behave yourself. There's already enough trouble in Dasra to go around.
Rasma is under tremendous pressure.
This is exactly the impression we don't want to give.
Please, Jamal. Don't you see how all this works in our favor?
Yes?
It's not up for discussion. I won't risk what we've worked. So, Akris has sent our newest Vindicator to inquire about Sahima. Don't worry. Jamal's already I'm Rasma, Elder of House Kadik and head of the Ministry of Conjunction. Well, it's also it. I wouldn't have suspected. I know the Council is they're being held hostage. As much as I'd welcome them. But the negotiation, the Zealots have yet to name. Worst case, they know we can't risk. Agreed. I need you to find the hostages. Normally I'd have 8, but we too suffered. It's the only reason. And that, I don't know. Their name is Mir. This. Then you can put those, as I said, forcing them to give up the information. Get the See that you do. You'll find Mir.
Hi, Dan.
You're no member of House Kadik. What are you? And you are? Ah, the heretic turned prophet. So tell me, what would a chosen one say? I'm sorry, did you say zealots? Absolutely ridiculous. So, I guess this means that. And if you're here making demand, I see what's going on here. Well, I am one of the few to garner any amount of trust with the zealots, so I can't imagine. I do have an... It's nice to see. Excuse me? But altogether, I admit it hasn't all... You have no... I can't even... Not to mention the stress over my own... I may be the best. I see. I've worked hard, and like I've told, so... As much as I'd like to... I won't argue her... All right. I'll let you in on there. If word spread, the location you're looking... It's an old Varun base. Rosma will know it. Watch your tone.
You must have gotten the location. I figured they would. If my intel is correct, you can find Shadow Station Epsilon in the Badlands. The sooner the better, now that we have a rescue. I expect them to be pliable. The current plan is to meet us there. Good. I'll stall the zealot. That being said, now...
What do you need?
Vindicator, a word before you go. Tell me, Vindicator, what do you know about the Zealots? An oversimplified observation. The Zealots are widely frowned upon. They're a remnant of the serpent. As my dear sister I'm glad to see you're well. Rasma would have... The truth is, that is the real... As a member, I can say it's House Kadik or Rasma wants the Zealots. She's been in... The council knows nothing of her. All elders, what none of us expect. The aftermath is what allowed... Rasma has lost... And that's what I wished. House Kadik shouldn't be associating with Zealots at all, except, but worse, we need to cut ties. One would think it's... I want you to put an end to any connect, and while my position won't allow, should the hostages... I'm doing what I must. All you need to get... I knew you'd be reasonable. You'll receive payment, as you may have guessed, when you arrived. See that you do. I look forward to seeing...
Alright, I'm back. Alright, so we're going to continue on and see where this leads. Should be interesting. Opening the door to go out into the world. Wow, the landscape is absolutely gorgeous. I wonder, I think it's here. Maybe it's in... I believe there's a remote for the vehicle that I have that will allow me to be able to call it, but finding it is the problem. Might be an R under remote, or it could be under V under vehicle. Alright. Not remote. Let's see about vehicle. Alright, well, I'm thinking I can look this way. Alright, so might be under S for shades, vehicle tuner. Most likely it's going to be in the value of 1. Again, nope, it is not. Alright. is the vehicle tuner that I'm looking for. So let's... There we go. Am I not able to summon it?
I'll just amuse myself then. Bum, 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 bum.
looking to see if there's a way to do it. Alright, so that's... I don't think there's a way to summon it. I mean, I should have it.
Alert. Hostiles. Heretics. Be advised that this is now a combat zone. Down. This unit can no longer serve House Varun.
Okay, it looks like you're not able to actually summon it. Which is kind of sad, but not unexpected. Oh, look, wildlife, nice. Cool looking wildlife at that. It's because the vehicle's not out. Yep, it doesn't give me the option, so... Oh well. Making my way through here. This would have been a lot more fun with that buggy of mine to be able to get around. Maybe after I get past this mission. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I don't know if this is considered cheating, using the mods to give me... Well, yeah, it kind of is, but I'm more in it for the story than for the glory of anything within a challenge. I want to enjoy the story, at least. Almost there, though. I got the unlimited boost mod. Alright, so what do we got going on here? We're at the station now. continuing through here.
You cannot win! The serpent will have you!
Hi, Dan.
So has anyone ever spent money on a add-on or used credits that were given to you from a company that you regretted because of the fact that the whatever you spent it on ended up being very, very annoying? That would be Derek, not me, of course. Well, actually, a lot of people consider me quite annoying. But I'm talking about the robot.
I'm repositioning!
Buddy. I want to see what other weapons I have. There we go. That's a pretty cool weapon.
If you're here to... You have to get me out of here. Who? Serpent's Grace, I knew it! It's more than just me. The Zealots have been using them. They think I have all the answers. So my theory is correct? I knew it! But no, no one wants to listen to... Of course. I wish I could have that. I overheard the Zealot. Not only does the... I get it. All right. The Zealots aren't aware. I told them I needed full access. They think I'm applying my theories to... I've been in and out of every... The other hostages are being... I can disengage the... You just have to... I pray you're confident. While you get the rest, I'll meet you and the others outside. And a well-thought-out one at that. I just need enough time. Think of it as a fail-safe. These are zealots, I couldn't threaten them without... No way. Now move it.
Right. There we go. Oh, I did. So I need to go this way. Need a ditchy pick somehow. All right. Or it might be a terminal that I can access that will open the door. I need to be right back, so give me a moment and I'll be right back. Thank you. I'll be right back. I'm just trying to treat a low blood sugar. And I'm back. Sorry about that. noticed my blood sugar had dropped. Haven't even taken any insulin. I am diabetic. I do take a once a week shot, and my shot is actually due today, so that's a little interesting that my blood sugar is dropping when today's the day that I'm supposed to be taking my dose of it's not insulin, uh, it's an analog, basically once a week analog type shot. My cat is wondering what in the world's going on, because normally I'm just watching YouTube or watching something on streaming. Speaking of streaming, I have gotten into a new, well, it's in its second season right now, TV series called Tulsa King, starring Sylvester Stallone. It's a extremely entertaining show, and I find the acting to be right on par. It's been awesome. But let's get back to where we were at, because my blood sugars seem to have stabilized. They're getting back to normal, so that's good. Now we need to find a way to get around to be able to get these hostages free. I just had to figure out how to go about doing it. Maybe in here. Oh, I love seeing digipics. I only have 2 of them, so really don't want to waste them if I might have a need for them somewhere. Why did I feel like that was kind of a waste? Probably because it was. All right. Alright, so, and I think this is... I only have 1 digipick, so I gotta do this the right way. There we go. That won't work. Alrighty, come on down.